Children, today we are going to start a new poem, and the name of the poem is Dust of Snow. It is composed by Robert Frost. Robert Frost is a very famous English poet. Last year in class 9, you have read his one poem, The Road Not Taken. In his poems, there is always a message. This poem, Dust of Snow, carries only 2 stanzas, so it's a very brief poem. The words which he has used, they are also very easy, so we can say that vocabulary is very easy, so it is easy to understand. But the poem is also very interesting because it has a deep meaning. It is very significant for our life. He has taken the characters from the nature. By seeing the video, children, you can observe that the surroundings are covered with snow. The poet in such condition also finds happiness by seeing these things around him. So through this theme, I also want to convey you an important message that due to unavoidable circumstances of COVID-19, you are staying at home. But take it positively and utilize your potential in right direction. Okay students, on seeing this slide, do you remember this character? The book or the movie? The message conveyed by him. Write your reply in the comment section. Children, see the first stanza. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. So here you can see it is a winter day as the snow is falling, and one crow is sitting on the hemlock tree and one person is standing under that tree. So who is that person? Now come to the second line. Shook down on me. So me is here for the narrator or the poet. The dust of snow in the third line, it means the flakes of snow. Now see the explanation of this stanza. In a winter's day, the poet was on his way. After some time, he stood under a hemlock tree, and on that tree there was a crow. Suddenly, he shook the tree, which was covered with snow. Why the crow shook the tree, that we don't know. So maybe by his sitting, or he fluttered his wings to fly. Then the flakes of snow fell upon the poet. It's a very common thing or phenomenon. Phenomenon means fact or event in nature. Children, here you have seen crow. Crow, it is the ugliest bird and it has a very harsh voice, and it is considered as a bad omen. Like this, the poet has used a hemlock tree. Hemlock tree is also considered as a bad omen. It is a poisonous tree and its fruits are bitter. See the second stanza. Has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. In this stanza, the poet explains how he felt when the shower of snowflakes had fallen on him and what was its effect on him. A change of mood. This line tells us that his mood was changed. Now see the third and fourth line. Saved some part of a day indicates that his day was saved. So it tells us that he was in a depressing mood, but the fall of snowflakes made him happy and saved some part of his day. Rude means to be sorry about something. I had rued. Before falling of snowflakes upon him, he was feeling sorry that his day had gone wasted. The falling of snowflakes made him feel that the day had not been a complete waste. At least some part of that day had been pleasant. It gave him a new experience of life that instead of seeing the negative aspect of a happening, one should see the positive aspect. As the crow shook down the dust of snow on the poet, inspires and gives him the idea to shake off his depressive thoughts and do something useful. Rhyming scheme of the poem is A B A B. Enjambment means without punctuation. So you can see in both the stanzas, the poet has not used the punctuation marks. Metaphor is a poetic device. It is called figure of speech. It is comparison between two different things or ideas. In this poem, in the first stanza, the third line compares the mass of snowflakes with dust. Symbolism. A general view about the poem is that it is very easy to comprehend, but if we read between the lines, the poem has a deeper meaning. Symbolism has used in this poem. The poet is in a bad mood, so he introduces the symbols of hemlock tree and a crow. Both are considered as bad omen. Hemlock tree is a poisonous tree and it is a symbol of death. And a crow is an ugliest bird among all birds.